So what are some of the specific plans that your country might have, and also opportunities of cooperation that you would like to share with our international community on this forum?
This is the measures what we have taken in the UAE. It's a win-win. One side, you are capturing the emissions, and you are using such procedures by utilizing more gas or more natural gas to be utilized and exported.
Mozambique has the largest power generation potential in Southern Africa, SADC. But as a developing country, as Mozambique, we really need to work together with our neighboring country. We need to work together with all the international community to attain our targets. Why we need it? Because we have to adapt to the new solutions in terms of technology and innovations that is over there. We need to build the synergy. We need to build the partnership, even to look for the business opportunity.
We have enacted 2 energy transition-related laws and regulations. So we assume the responsibility of contributing to global efforts spearheaded by global powers like China by striving to achieve carbon neutrality by 2050 and thus preventing global temperatures from rising above the catastrophic 1.5 degrees Celsius.
And now the focus is on transition to clean energy. And as you must have heard, our Minister for Energy, he was speaking a while ago. He gave some of the initiatives that the government has taken. One of this is very important, is the solar initiative, under which we would like to invest and bring online 10,000 megawatt of solar energy in Pakistan. And for that, of course, we are inviting our international partners, especially companies from China, to come and invest in the solar energy.
So how did we manage this? Well, first of all, broad-based political agreements on energy policy have provided security for investors and enable a fairly smooth transition to a sustainable power sector. And today, wind and solar power account for more than half of our electricity, while coal supplies less than 3% of national gross energy consumption. And this, of course, has been the key driver behind the cuts in emissions in Denmark.
The global demand for green hydrogen is rising with the availability of renewable energy. And the demand of green hydrogen-based products, such as green ammonia and synthetic jet fuels, is also significantly rising. So in this sector, the investments will be driven mainly to green hydrogen and green ammonia, green steel development, infrastructure development, particularly repurposing the current gray hydrogen infrastructure into green hydrogen infrastructure and port infrastructure, e-methanol, aviation fuel, and hydrogen mobility.
So this kind of conscience has to be strong in all countries in the world, yes, but it has to be even more strong in the developed countries because their responsibility is higher than us, because they have contaminated the planet more than any other of the developing countries in the past. So the burden, the main burden is in developed countries, but also we, developing countries, we can contribute, and we are doing because we have the conscience to do so. I really want to congratulate China, because China is the leader and leading the developing countries, which is a model for many of us, you know, because you're leading this transition too in many ways, and I have high respect for technologies that you are developing in recent years, and how you are moving towards new kind of mobility, for example. In my country, we are trying to do so.
Financial issue, which was also unfortunately sidelined or trying to marginalize over the years, is the pledge to finance developing countries with $100 billion. And this was, of course, somehow neglected, and we have to always uphold it, and we have to also responsible countries have to have some responsibility in funding all this, and of course, it has to be maintained.
Energy transition is absolutely essential to accrue our resilience against price volatility of the energy markets, and also to ensure our energy security.